Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me today. It's truly appreciated. I hope that if this is your first time, you'll enjoy it. If this is your second or third or fourth time, I hope that you'll keep coming back. And even if it's your first time, I hope you keep coming back. But yeah, I truly appreciate your support. It really, and feedback and comments. When you leave comments, I love that. And yeah, it brings me a lot of joy to do this. So I'm glad that you're participating and coming to my channel. So I just want to say thank you for that before I start. So today's reading is random messages for you. So random messages meant for you. This one I was able to shuffle off camera to start at least, and it's 6 piles. And I have to admit, there's a lot of energy. I'm feeling a lot of energy. It's very, I had to take a lot of deep breaths, and it's excited energy. So I think wherever these messages are coming from, there's an excited energy about delivering them to you guys. So yeah, it's super exciting. So I've had to take deep breaths. You might hear me taking deep breaths throughout the reading because it's just verging on anxiety, but not really. It's more just excitement. Okay. So there's 6 piles. I had to squish the cards together to get them all in there. 6 piles, and you can take a look at them, and I'll put the descriptions or a link to the crystals in the description this time, rather than telling you what the descriptions are. I'm not going to tell you the descriptions I'm going to tell you what the crystals are, but I'm not going to tell you what each crystal means right now. You can look it up later if you want. Because I hear you're supposed to just pick the crystal and without you might know what the crystals already signify and what they do, but I'm not to give that information this time. I don't know why. So anyways, this one is, I'll tell you the names of them though, so you can look them up later. This is blue apatite. It's a raw blue apatite. This crystal, I actually don't know what this crystal is. This crystal I was attracted to and bought, and the store owner, who was very good with crystals, she blanked on it and couldn't figure out which one it was. She couldn't remember, and she thinks it's a blood crystal of some sort, and I've yet to find one that looks like this online. So if any of you recognize this crystal, please comment and tell me what you think it is. But I heard to include it today. It's kind of like this little unknown energy that's pretty fun. So some of you might be attracted to that unknown energy. This is Lapis Azuli. So that's that one. This is Cintamani. This is Thulite. I think it's Russian Thulite. And this is Russian Seraphanite. Okay. So those are the crystals if you like to choose by crystal. Otherwise, we have 1 to 6, piles 1 to 6. Do whatever you do to choose. I'm going to open the energy and give you a few seconds to choose. All right, if you need to pause the video, you can do so and take a bit more time if you need to. But I'm going to get started here. So I'm going to move some of these cards off to the side and get started with my pile number 1s. And I feel like I might run out of space with this reading. There were quite a few cards. I got 1 card from different decks. So the way I did it this time, because it's random messages, I guess is why, it was like basically a few decks wanted to supply 1 card for your reading. So it's kind of going to paint a picture from these various cards. So okay, let's do this. Okay, so this is how they're laying out. This is how they came. That doesn't have a reversal. That doesn't have a reversal. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is okay, the High Priestess in reverse. So I think the message is that you're not using your intuition enough. You're not connecting with your High Priestess energy enough, okay? So they want you to connect with your intuition. They want you to start connecting more with your intuition. So that's what I'm getting from that card right off the bat. There might be more messages that come as we go through this. But that's the first message, is you're not connecting to your high priestess energy enough. You may be connecting to it a little bit, or maybe not at all. I'm not sure. But for some reason, you're not connecting to it enough. It might be just for a situation. Maybe the message is about a certain situation. It might, you'll know what this means. But they want you to connect more to your intuition and the energy of the high priestess, who is very, intuitive and wise. And look, she has that third eye wide open. If I put her up right, you'll see she has her third eye wide open. She can balance, energies here, and she's very good at balancing all of that. And so yeah, they want you to connect to that. Okay, she balances the two worlds, the inner and the outer worlds, the emotional and the physical, etc. So you need to connect to her more, because she's in reverse. That's what that's telling me, that you need to connect to your intuition and your ability to balance inner and outer, and balance multiple things, not just inner and outer, but many, many things. Okay, so maybe you're not, maybe there's a situation or something that's out of balance for you. Okay, and the way to bring that back into balance is to connect to your intuition. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So, and then we have this actually affirms that. We have the Justice card, which is the scales, the balance, and it's reversed. So something is out of balance in your life right now. Something is out of balance, okay? And you need to connect to your high priestess energy, your intuition, your sense of justice and fairness, because this is the Justice card, your connection to abundance, because she has, in most decks, she has an infinity symbol, and then this is 8 is an infinity symbol. Your third eye, your all of that. You're seeing and you're knowing. You need to bring something back into balance that's out of balance, okay? So I'm not sure what that is, but there's something out of balance in your life. And then this is the Queen of Wands. And this is all, look at the balance that's here. She is balanced, and she connects the inner and outer worlds. Okay, so she is much like this one does, but she's upside down here, so she's not doing it, but they're telling you you can get there. Okay, so something's out of balance, but you can get there. Use your intuition, use your third eye, open it up to understand, to see things that can't be seen in the physical world. Open up your knowing and trust it, and bring this situation back into balance, because you can, and you will. Okay, that's what that card tells me. So something might be feeling unfair, imbalanced and unfair, so you have the ability to bring that back into balance. Okay, that's what they're telling me. Oh, welcome the divine masculine. Okay, so maybe you're focused too much on the divine feminine, and you're not allowing the divine masculine. Yeah, and that's why she's upside down here, and all this imbalance. So, okay, welcome the divine masculine. And yeah, okay, there's you're not allowing masculine energy in some way. I don't know if you're female or male, obviously. I can't see you. And that wouldn't even tell me these days. So I feel like you need to bring some masculine energy into your life, and welcome the masculine energy. Maybe you're rejecting the masculine energy, and that's keeping things out of balance for you. You might be maybe too passive, not aggressive enough. You might be too the divine feminine is all about intuition and emotion and fertility, and all the things that you would think would go along with the feminine, the softness and the receptive side of things, and etc. The masculine is the penetrating energy, the fiery energy, the sun, and the more aggressive energy. So something in your life needs that energy. Okay, something's out of balance, and you need more of the masculine energy. You need that yin and yang always, right? So whatever it is, it might be I'm not sure what it is, but typically the feminine is receiving and the masculine is the giving. So maybe you're not giving enough. Maybe you're too focused on the receiving and not on the giving. I'm not sure. It's not becoming clear yet. Maybe this will help us. Let's go on to the next card. Oh, look, Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. Connection, heart chakra, green ocean jasper. So yeah, this is a very clear message. Like I'm looking at these cards for the first time. I just turned them over. I did not even peek at all, so don't think that I peeked. I just shuffled them and they landed how they landed. And yeah, look at this. It's all about connecting and balance between feminine and masculine. Okay, so the yin and the yang is at a balance for you. Okay, and I feel like, the yin and the yang is at a balance for you. Yeah, so maybe you're not able to, originally I said that you weren't connecting enough to your high priestess energy, to the feminine energy. Maybe you're not connecting enough to it because you're refusing to connect to the divine masculine. So I'm here and keep going with that. That's good. So okay, I think I talked about this in a reading yesterday. If you don't accept both sides of the coin, you can never have the coin. The coin comes with a heads and a tails side. Whatever you perceive that head side, if you perceive that as positive and the tails as negative, that's fine. Doesn't matter. You could perceive it the other way. You could perceive the heads as negative and the tails as positive. So it really doesn't matter how you perceive it. The masculine and the feminine, doesn't matter. Both sides of the coin need to be in existence for the coin to exist. And so if you want that coin, you have to accept both sides of the coin. You cannot have that coin without both sides of the coin. Okay? So that's what the message is here. Maybe you're not able to connect completely to, you're getting frustrated because you're not able to connect completely with your divine feminine and get all the intuition that you want, or the whatever it is that you want from that, and you're getting frustrated and that feels unfair to you and imbalanced and unfair, and you're wondering, how can I become this Queen of Wands who can, connect the inner and the outer worlds? Well, you need to welcome the divine masculine because you're not welcoming it enough. And you need to remember that this connection between the inner and outer worlds happens when you allow Father Divine and Mother Divine to make love in your heart, is how this card says it, but to connect within your heart, okay? You need to bring that, restore that, okay? And then this card, Friendship, which is kind of a wild card out of, that all made so much sense. They all, were related, but there's friendship. So there might be a friendship involved in this situation that you're not open to, or that you're refusing, or that you're overlooking, or whatever. It might be a friendship situation where this is going on. It might be that a friendship is coming to you that will help you with this, because you are going to achieve it. This card tells me that. So maybe there's a friendship that you need to allow. Okay, is what I hear. So, somehow friendship is going to play a part in this, and you might know what that means already. If you don't, you will, I hear, eventually. It'll show itself to you. So I'm going to I'm going to shuffle the numerology cards and see what they have to say about this to help. It's pretty clear that you need to bring the balance back, and you need to welcome the divine masculine as much as you welcome the divine, as much as you welcome and pursue the divine feminine, okay? So you're pursuing the divine feminine, you're getting frustrated, and you're feeling you're not connecting enough, your intuition isn't opening up enough, or, whatever, but it's not because you're focused on one side of the coin. You're focused on the feminine side. You need to allow both sides, okay? So you need to allow both sides of that coin to open up all of your gifts, or whatever you're trying to open up, whatever flow you're trying to open up, whatever connection you're trying to make here. You will do it. That card indicates that you will be able to do it. But that's why they wanted you to have this message today. All right. Let's see. Numerology cards. I hear I can cut them. So I'm going to cut them over here. And it's going to be the bottom. No, not the bottom card. It's going to be the top card. So, is it the top card? Yeah, it's the top card. Okay, so it's music, but what that's saying to me is harmony. So it's, again, talking about balance. Okay, so harmony. You need to bring things into harmony, and you can do this with the with these by bringing the male and the female together and accepting and allowing and welcoming the masculine as much as you do the divine. That's what that's saying to me. So it's music, but it's harmony. So you need to bring that harmony and balance back into your life. What else wants to... Okay, the soul cards. Your soul cards want to say something. I told you I'm taking deep breaths with this reading. There's a lot of excitement about giving you this message. I feel like they're super excited to tell you this. So this is something they've been wanting to tell you for a while. And they're super excited about getting it across finally. Okay, so the card is Soul Name. Okay? So that's interesting. Soul Name. What does this card say? What is it trying to tell you, us, about this balance and harmony? The divine masculine, the divine feminine. Soul Name. I'm just listening here to see what that's about. It's not obvious to me, but it's a beautiful card. I'm gonna get the book and see if it's the first card. It's kind of the beginning card. So it says here, unlock the mysteries of your soul. Okay. So your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds. Okay, so that's here. That's what you're striving for, a link between the inner and outer worlds, okay? Which is why you need to bring all this harmony and balance back into your pursuit of linking the inner and outer worlds, because you can't do that without both divine masculine and divine feminine, without Father Divine and Mother Earth. Sorry, I keep saying divine, but Father Divine and Mother Earth. Is what the card actually says. So that's the non-physical and the physical, the inner and the outer, all of that, okay? So your soul name acts as a link between your inner and your outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All your dreams and desires will be revealed with an open heart. Ask for it and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way you don't expect it, but when it comes, you'll know it. It is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. Okay, so it talks about how it connects within your heart, which this card talked about too, where the Father Divine and Mother Divine, Mother Earth, make love in your heart. So we need to be open to both, both energies in your heart. You need to let them both into your heart, okay, in order to connect with the inner and the outer worlds. And then you're going to receive all kinds of wisdom, the soul name, whatever that means to you. But that's how you receive the wisdom and the guidance and the love that you're looking for, and the knowledge or whatever it is that you're looking for, is by opening your heart to both the divine masculine, the divine feminine, Father Divine, Mother Earth, Father Sky, they call it, Mother Earth sometimes. So you need to be open to both energies, okay? That's very clear. All these cards are saying that. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. So hopefully that helps with whatever you're looking at and thinking about. That was a message for you that came through, and they were excited to give to you. Okay, so take that message, do with it what you will, and if you like this reading, like and subscribe, and visit me again another day. All right, pile number 2, here we go, with the unknown crystal still, possibly a bloodstone of some sort, but clearly you're attracted to the unknown. Let's see what we have here. How these cards lay out. Actually, they go this way. Sorry, because that's how they were drawn. So, Okay, let's see. All right, this 10 of Wands card, you can see it's a very clear message. You're carrying a burden. I don't know what the burden is, but the message is to let it go. Whatever the burden is that you're carrying, it's not your burden to carry, okay? You don't need to carry that burden. Let it go. It's very clear. Let that burden go. I don't know what it is, you do. You will know. It's very clear. Let that burden go, okay? When you let that burden go, all kinds of new opportunities are coming your way. A world of them. Your world will open up. You'll expand your world in ways you've never even imagined. New ventures will come your way. New opportunities will come your way. And you will, you'll possibly travel. You'll have freedom like you've never had before, I hear. And your world will open up. Okay, so let go of this burden, whatever this burden is. Okay, and the next card is telling me that your ship will come in. You will receive your rewards for the work that you've done. Okay, so, but you got to let go of the burden. Okay, so you've been doing a lot of work. That's clear. You've been calling your ship in. You've been doing a lot of work to try to get what you want, what your heart desires, and to have this, you know, these new opportunities and etc. But you got to let go of this burden first. Until you let go of that burden, as soon as you let go of that burden, let's say that way, as soon as you let go of that burden, these things come. Okay, so that's very clear, that message. And then success and transformation. Okay, so you have to transform that burden into into the success. So that's the transformation. Letting go of this burden is how you transform. Okay, and success and transformation. You will be successful. Let go of this burden. Again, I can't tell you what the burden is. You know what it is. All right. Signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your path. Okay. Third eye chakra, lepidolite. It's a beautiful crystal. I actually have one here that I can show you. That helps with, it's this like lilac mauvey color. This is a raw one and with some sparkles in it. It's very beautiful. That can help you with your opening your third eye chakra. And pay attention to signs, okay? So let go of the burden, pay attention to the signs, the transformation will come, and the success you're looking for will come, okay? And then again, listening. So same as signs, listen. Listen to your angels, listen to the divine guidance, listen. Okay, so you're probably already receiving signs and you know, your inner voice is probably already telling you to let go of that burden. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. They've been sending you signs. They've been telling you to let go of that burden. And now they're very excited today to tell you very clearly, let go of that burden. Success will come. Transformation will come. Your hard work will pay off. And, you know, the world will be your oyster is what I hear. So you really need to listen to that, okay? It's very, very, very clear. There's not a lot more that needs to be said about that, but I'm going to pull a numerology card regardless to see what insight that can give us. So I'm just going to cut the deck, split the deck, and then it's the top card. What does the top card say? Okay, teaching and learning. Okay, so teaching and learning. So that's a hint for you. That's a clue. I don't know what the burden is around, and I don't know what in particular teaching and learning means to you, but that's a clue, okay, to you for how you're achieving this success and transformation and letting go of that burden. All right, and then the soul cards. I might get more on that teaching and learning card in a minute, but here we go. Authentic truth. Okay, authentic truth. So yeah, this burden is not your authentic truth. That is for sure. Okay, so whatever is making you believe that you need to carry this burden is not the authentic truth. Okay, the authentic truth is that burden is not yours. Okay, it's not yours. So let it go. New opportunities will come. Your hard work will pay off. You will have success in this transformation. They are sending you signs. They are whispering in your ear. And I'm still not getting much about the teaching and learning card, but I know that you'll know what that means. It's not for me to know. I don't need to know. You know, if it resonates with you, you'll know. So, but the clear message here is let go of that burden. All right? That's all I have. It's very quick and easy, this one. Let go of that burden. That's the message. Very clear. Okay? So I hope you do that, and I hope if you liked this message and this reading that you'll like and subscribe, and come back and visit me another day. Okay. All right, pile number 3. You chose the Lapis Azuli crystal. Let's see what your cards say today. It goes this way. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. Okay. All right. So we have the 5 of Wands to start, but it's in reverse. So what does that card say about for this message? Okay. So I'm just listening closely to what the 5 of Wands wants to say to you, because it's in reverse. So I want to make sure that I get it clear. Fives are usually about resilience and change, and Wands are about motion. So there's a change, a quick change. Oh, no, because it's in reverse. That's right. So there's stagnation. There's some stagnation in your world, in your life. You might feel stuck or stagnant. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You might feel stuck or stagnant for some reason. There's something that's making you feel that way. And yeah, you're trying to free yourself from that. Okay, so let's see what the next few cards have to say about that. So it's actually a pretty card, but okay, so the next card that comes, though, so you're stuck, there's something stuck or stagnant in your life, as that card says. The solution to that, I feel, is this next card. So they're saying, okay, you feel stuck or stagnant, okay? You feel like that. But if you collaborate with others, if you work with others, you'll be successful. So this card tells me that you see the potential of working with others, but you're cautious. So there's something that's holding you back from working with others. Maybe it's in the past it hasn't gone well and whatever, but not working with others, not being open and willing to work with others is what's keeping you stuck or stagnant. That's what they're saying, okay? And then this card says you, the muse. So the muse, we consider, the muse is a person who inspires, an artist usually, right? In some way. So maybe you're resistant to being the muse. Maybe that's what it is. You feel that if you work with other people, you're the muse, and maybe you don't put value on that for some reason, I'm hearing. So maybe you've been in that position before and there wasn't any value put on that. Maybe that's the situation. I'm going to look at the next card. Speak from your heart. Truth. Throat chakra. Speak from your heart. It's the only thing worth listening to. Okay. And then the card that follows that is divine guidance. So you're being divinely guided, and speak from your heart. It's the only thing worth listening to. So what that tells me is you need to listen to yourself. You need to listen to your heart. You need to do what your heart is telling you. And I feel like your heart is telling you to work with someone or some people, but your mind is keeping you stuck here, telling you not to. Your mind is cautious of it. Even though you see the potential, your mind is cautious of this situation. So what this reading is telling me is when you value the muse, others will. Okay? So when you value your participation. Okay, so yes, in the past, perhaps you've worked with others and your participation wasn't valued as much as you wanted it to be. Well, that's because you weren't valuing it, okay? And that gets reflected to you. But when you value your participation, your role, whatever the role is, I mean, the muse is just showing us It doesn't necessarily literally mean that you're the muse in the situation, but the muse is showing us that that's a role that's often not valued, right? It's the inspiration, but it's not actually valued. You know, the artist has a muse who inspires them, and they create all kinds of art, and they benefit from it, but the muse doesn't. So that might have been the situation that you've been in the past, where you were the muse and you didn't enjoy that role because you didn't benefit from that role. And so that made you hesitant and cautious to work with others and collaborate with others in the future. But your heart is telling you to be open to that, okay? Because you will be successful if you collaborate with others. So don't stay stuck in the past. Don't stay stuck in the past where you felt undervalued. And understand that you created the situation so that you can understand what it feels like to be undervalued, so that you could choose to not be undervalued in the future. Okay, so it's a simple choice. You choose not to be undervalued going forward. So if your heart is telling you to work on something, collaborate with some people on something, it's safe to do that. You can do that, but you need to value yourself. Okay, you bring that energy to the group of valuing yourself. All right, so this is 9. It's completion. This is a fulfillment card. Completion. So absolutely, you have completed that lesson of not being valued. You're done with that, and so don't worry about that anymore. And fulfillment will come. Okay, you can do this. You can do whatever you choose to do. Don't worry about past mistakes or past experiences. Don't let those hold you back. All right, those are complete. Those are done. You move forward from there, okay? So you have 2 fulfillment cards. The 3 of Pentacles and the 9 is a fulfillment number. So there's nothing to worry about. Okay, I'm going to see what your soul cards want to say now about this message. I'm going to just cut the cards. There's a lot of energy flowing here. Okay, yeah, let go. There you go. And that combines to make the 9, 1 and 8. So 1 is new beginnings, 8 is abundance, 9 is completion, fulfillment. Let go. Let go of the past, okay? Whatever that past experience was, let it go. All right? So let go of the past. That's the divine guidance you're getting. That's the truth. You need to let go. The only way to unstick yourself is to let go of whatever you're stuck to, okay? So if you're stuck to this past experience, where I keep hearing where you were undervalued, let that go, okay? Understand that you created that experience to learn not to undervalue yourself, okay? To learn how to value yourself. And so let that go and move forward into this new space where you are open to the potential of collaborating with others and being successful at it, where you're valued, okay? Where you value yourself and others value you. That's the message for you today. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and join me another day for another message. All right, have a great day. All right, pile number 4. Let's see what your, I'm going to do this actually, what your message is today. Well, your message is very, very, very clear and a wonderful message. You have a lot of good things coming to you, really good things, okay? This is, oh my God, that's so interesting. I'll tell you, your crystal was the Cintamani. That's the wish fulfillment crystal. It brings your heart's desires and wishes, to reality, to manifestation. This 9 of Wands here tells me that you've been worried about something, but to stop worrying about it. There's nothing to worry about. And these cards that follow are incredible. First, you have 2 7s, 77. Okay, so this means that you're on a spiritual path. You're a truth seeker. You're a seeker of the unknown here. This cup You're on this path very clearly. 77 is seven's a lucky number, as we know. This is a very, you can look up the number 77 and see what message comes to you through that. But 77 is very auspicious, is the word, lucky. I hope that's the right word. Anyways, it amplifies the spirituality that's going on with you. You're on a spiritual path, whether you recognize it or not. You might not consider yourself a spiritual person, and that's fine, but you have the divine. It's got your back, okay? So don't worry about anything. Stop worrying if you're worrying. There's nothing to worry about. This is the star card, which says all your wishes are going to come true, okay? So your hopes and wishes and all those things that you wish upon a star, they're coming true, all right? So, yeah, and then this card says, this is you're moving toward abundance, and there's this one little unknown cup here, this one unknown cup here that you still have to turn over and see what it brings to you, and but you're a seeker. You're a seeker of truth. You're a seeker of you want to explore that unknown. You want to understand what the unknown is. You have that's 77. It's amplified. You're a seeker, so it doesn't surprise me. You're always seeking this unknown, and there will always be something unknown, so you'll never run out of things to go for. And then this card, the good kind, okay? So the 3 and 5 add up for an 8, which is abundance. The 3 is unity and big picture and joy, and the 5 is being on the path and resilience and change, and those combined bring abundance, the 8, which is abundance. So, it's all the good kind. You got the best kind of everything going on for you. This is it's all good. This unknown is the good kind, okay? It's always the good kind for you. So don't worry about the unknown, that you're seeking. It's always the good kind, okay? And then this here, you have destiny, throat chakra. Fluorite is the crystal, but follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. So that's your truth seeker. Remember I said with the 7, you're double truth seeker. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. Okay, so you're always on the right path. You're doing it all the way that you're supposed to. It's all good. So don't worry. There's no need to worry. And then your angel card is abundance, which is not surprising at all, okay, because of this card, even this card, I mean, it's all there, right? You have absolutely nothing to worry about. You were attracted to that crystal, so you're making your wishes come true. You're on the right path. Follow your instincts. Just keep following your instincts, okay? So that is very clear. Your message is very, very clear. Let's pull a numerology card just to get a little bit more for you, but we don't even need any more. And here we go, new beginnings. Okay, so there's a new beginning for you. That's going to be the good kind. It's your destiny. It's all good. You've been seeking this. It brings abundance. We have so many abundance cards here going on. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is fantastic. Okay, so that new beginnings. So that's great. Let's see what your soul cards want to say. I don't know what else there is to say, really. It's all very, very clear that good things are coming to you. And to stop worrying. Whatever that worrying is, just let it go. You don't need to worry anymore. Okay? That was weird. I just saw something weird on my card. Anyway, I'll look for that later. It was very weird. Okay. What would be even weirder is if it's the card that comes out. But we'll see. I love when those kinds of weird things happen. But, okay, we're going to make this... Oh, there it is. This is the card. Okay, that's what I need to see. How did this get on my card? Anyways. Oh, okay, this card came out before for some other people. So I don't think this is your card, actually. I'm going to actually remove this card for your shuffle. That's what I think this is telling me. And I need to figure out how that got on there. Okay, that's not your card. keep shuffling for a little bit more, and then I can cut the deck and pull a card. All right, here we go. There we go. Cut the deck. Oh, joy. Look at that. Joy. Yeah, that's definitely your card. That fits with this message. Joy, right? The good kind. 2 and 7 for the 9 for completion and fulfillment. You know, that's, yeah, there's nothing really to add to your... I just saw the 7 again. When I said there's nothing to add, it was the 7 minutes. So 7 is a big number for you, okay? And joy, this is beautiful. So yeah, good things are coming your way, and stop worrying about it. That's what they're saying. There's a new beginning. It's all good. And, you know, it's your destiny. Abundance is your destiny. It's all coming your way, and you just need to let go of that worry. Okay. All right, I hope you enjoyed your message. I would enjoy that message if I were you. And I hope that you like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and you'll come back for another day to see what we have to say, you know, in the future. Have a great day. Bye. All right, pile number 5s. You chose the Thulite. It's a beautiful, I really, really like this crystal. It's a rock crystal, but it's so soft and pink and beautiful. I really like it. I'm going to put that over here. And I'm going to take a deep breath, because I feel like these messages have been rushing through me. And I feel like rushed, but they've just been coming so strongly and clearly and quickly. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles right off the bat. So you're an ambitious person. You're an ambitious person. You succeed. You're very successful. You do very well. You're strategic. You're ambitious. You do well. You're generous. Yeah, that's, you know, you're physically, in the physical world, you're successful. You're very successful in the physical world, okay? So you've got that together. You've got that figured out. That's what they're saying. This card, so what follows is very interesting. So you're very successful in the physical world. You've got it figured out. What they want you to do is they want you to address your emotional world a little bit more, okay? They want, this is the water here, which is always emotion and spirituality and that kind of stuff. The cups, the hearts is emotion. And this is saying you need to bring the unconscious thoughts to the consciousness. So as successful as you are in the physical world, there's something that you need to bring to your consciousness, some unconscious thoughts, feelings, emotions, etc., that need to be brought to the consciousness. And you need to connect. You need to connect the inner and outer worlds, the non-physical and physical world, okay? So you need to do that. And you're probably working on that, I hear. And I hear that that hard work is going to pay off. It's definitely going to pay off, and you're going to master that. So don't worry, you are going to master that. So, and it'll bring lots more abundance into your life. You're already very successful, but it'll bring more success, physical success. You know, especially with this Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, you will master that. So keep working on that. And what you're working on is figuring out what you do. What do you really want? Okay, what do you really want? That's the question. So you have a lot. You've manifested a lot in your life. You've created a lot in your life. You've had success. This tells me you're a very successful person. Okay, but there's something lacking, and that's why you have to bring the unconscious thoughts to the consciousness. You have to open your heart and really look at what it is that you really, really, really want. Okay, and you're going to master that. You're going to get there. But that's important. That's the message. They want you to, I feel like you're already starting down that path, and you're, even just this reading today, looking at this. So, but they're wanting you to know, like, yeah, you need to bring that to the surface, what you really want. So crown chakra, rainbow moonstone is the crystal related to this card. Calmness, to calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. So, okay. You're very successful in the physical world, which means you probably have a lot going on, and you're probably very cerebral, and you're probably very, your mind is probably going a mile a minute, okay? And you're thinking about everything and all the physical things. So you need to calm that. You need to not feed that animal. You know, maybe you're a stress junkie, I hear a little bit, okay? So music's going to help that, okay? So there's some music that you need to listen to that'll help that. Now, you'll figure that out. You'll figure out what music it is, what calms you. Music that calms you calms your mind, slows you down, gets you to that place of stillness where you can listen to your heart and hear what it is that you truly want, what you really want. Okay, so they're giving you very clear advice here. I mean, it could be some sort of music that exists that you know of already, and you know, so they're saying listen to that music. But there's also lots of different things on YouTube. You can just YouTube it. Calming music to calm the mind, etc., like that, and you'll find things. You'll find Reiki music on there. You'll find frequencies, different frequencies and things. You don't have to understand what any of it means. You don't have to even, like, you know, be fully committed to believing in it. If you don't, you just have to do it. You know, do it and be open to it. That's it. And you know, let the music do the work of calming you, and then see what comes, and see how you can connect to your heart in that stillness to bring the subconscious to the consciousness, okay? Or there's maybe another way that you choose to do, but this is just what they're suggesting. There's some music out there for you that will help, okay? And there's your numerology card. Let's see what it says. Okay, the number 9, completion. So that's another fulfillment number. So, you know, you're very successful, okay? But this, you want to be whole. You want to be a whole person. You want to be complete and feel complete, and you don't right now. That's what I understand from this reading. And so until you know what you really, really want, you know that you can manifest whatever you choose to, but you need to know what it is that you really, really want, because as much as you have, you're not 100% satisfied with it. And that's where all this work of bringing the unconscious to the consciousness will bring you in touch with what it is you really want, what completes you. Okay, this is a 2 and a 7, which makes a 9 for completion, and this is a 9 here, completion card. So that makes complete sense. I was going to say. So yeah, that's what they're guiding you to do. Let's see what these cards, the soul cards, have to say and add. If they give you any more guidance. Music is a big part of it. You'll figure out how that fits in and how to do that. You're very accomplished, so you'll figure it out for sure. Let's see what these soul cards have to say. I'm going to cut the deck and see what the soul cards have for you. They basically cut themselves, so that's fun. Insight. Yeah, okay. They want you to go within. Music's going to help you do that. Calm your mind, so that you can, you have a very active mind. I know that, and it's made you very successful in this physical world. But you need to calm it now and connect to the spiritual world, connect to the inner and the outer worlds, connect to that unconsciousness of yourself, of your being, connect to your divineness, your divine guidance. You know, connect the inner and the outer, the divine, the divine and the physical. And when you do that, the answer to this question will come. What is it that you really want? And when you have the answer to that question, you'll be able to pursue it, because you know how to do that very well. And you'll feel more complete and whole. So that is their message for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty clear. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and come back and visit me another time. And go out and have a great day now. All right, pile number 6, my Russian Seraphanite pile. Let's see what your cards have to say. All right, so you might be having some financial struggles right now, is what this card is telling me, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, okay? So, yeah, I mean, it might not be a big financial struggle or anything, But the Ten of Pentacles, when it's upright, means you've arrived. You've arrived, okay? And there's a lot of abundance coming for you in that moment. So you're not quite there yet. For whatever reason, you haven't arrived quite yet. You want to be there, but you're not there. That's what that's telling me. So it might not be that you're struggling and like you're not poor or living in your car or on the streets or anything like that, but you don't feel that you've arrived, okay? For whatever reason, you don't feel that you've arrived. Whatever it is, that goal that you've set for yourself, you haven't arrived there yet. So, however, this card tells me that you just need a shift in perspective, okay? So it might just be perspective. Maybe you have arrived, but you're just not seeing it, okay? Maybe you set your goals in a way that you're not able to see that you have arrived, okay? That's kind of what I'm picking up from this card here. You need to turn your perception upside down. The hangman hangs himself upside down and blindfolds himself to go within and to change his perspective of things, right? So that's what you need to do, all right? You need to change your perspective, flip it on its, flip it, you know, flip it around, look at it from, you know, like if I, okay, so let's look at this card, the Ten of Pentacles. It's reversed. We're saying you haven't arrived. What if I flipped it? Well, there you go. You have arrived. You know, you're in this fulfillment and completion phase and new beginning phase. You know, you've reaped the rewards, etc., etc. It's just a flip, right, of perception. So that's what this card is telling you to do. This Hangman card. Maybe change your perception. Maybe you have arrived and you're just not seeing it, okay? This card here tells me, this is the Strength card. So it tells me that you are very, very strong. You're very courageous. You have a lot of new opportunities coming your way. There's new beginnings. There's change and new beginnings and movement in your life. And you're just, you have the strength and the courage to do whatever it is that you need to do, okay? And this card says you're epic, okay? You're epic. And it's the number 4, which is a foundation number, building foundations and creating stability and etc. So you're epic, okay? But you're not seeing it. You're not seeing that you're epic. You're not seeing that you've arrived, okay? But this card tells me others see it. You're strong. You're strong. You're courageous. Your will is super strong, okay? And you can will whatever you want into existence. So you are epic, okay? But you're not recognizing that. And they want you to recognize that. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Chakra balance, harmony. So they want you to open, open open all your chakras, bring them into harmony, okay? So green jasper, turquoise, labradorite are some of the crystals that they're suggesting, but mainly it's being willing to bring everything into harmony. So focus on harmony, okay? It'll make the song of your life sweeter. So maybe you're focusing too much on one thing and not enough on the whole. All right, and that's what's making you miss this, not see the big picture here, and not see that you actually have arrived and that you are epic and that you are, everything that you are. And then this says spiritual growth. Okay, so you've been through a lot of spiritual growth. You're going through a lot of spiritual growth. When you change your perception here, when you do this, you will have another burst of spiritual growth is what I hear. You'll be upgraded is the word that's coming, okay? So and you'll recognize it, and you'll recognize that you're epic, and you'll recognize that you've arrived, and you'll recognize how strong you are and how strong your will is, and you'll see the big picture. That's you just need to shift your perception. There's something that you need to shift, okay? So whatever it is that you're thinking that's keeping you thinking that you haven't arrived, that you're not epic, that you're not as strong as you are, etc., flip that on its head, okay? Flip that upside down. And whatever that is, flip it and look at it from the opposite perspective, okay? The numerology card that came out is forgiveness. So forgiveness is key. So maybe there's something that you are not forgiving, okay? And that's the perception that you need to shift. You need to be forgiving toward it. So forgiveness doesn't, we think of forgiveness as meaning absolution, which means that you're off the hook. You know, when we think that when we forgive someone, we're letting them off the hook, that we're absolving them of their sins or their crimes or their whatever, and which means that they don't have to pay any penance or, you know, make up any amends or any of that. That is not what forgiveness means. So that's what absolution means. Forgiveness means that you're letting go of the anger and resentment toward whatever it is, toward the person, toward the situation, toward both, whatever it is. So yeah, they're asking you to forgive something, whatever that is, okay? And there's the 9 and the 6 here. 9 is, you know, they're a reflection of each other, right? They're a mirror of each other, and they balance each other out. This is that harmony, right? So whatever you're forgiving, it was a mirror for you. Okay, I'm hearing it was a mirror for you. Recognize the mirror. That's the perception that you need to look at, okay? So this was a mirror for you to look in, and so recognize that, and that'll help you with the forgiveness. And also 9 is completion, fulfillment, 6 is healing, okay? And together they combine for 15, which is new beginnings and allowing being on the path, the right path for you, and the 1 and 5 combined to 6. So that means healing again. So forgiveness is healing, okay? We know that. You can't heal until you forgive. So whatever it is that you need to forgive, forgive. And that's what's going to activate this spiritual growth and take you to a whole new level, okay? When you forgive whatever it is that you need to forgive. You know what it is. So let's see what your soul cards want to say to you now. There it is. Popped out there. It's that one. Oh, that's a beautiful card for this. Nothing has gone wrong. So whatever this situation is that you need to forgive or whatever, it wasn't wrong. So that's a good point. Forgiveness doesn't mean that something went wrong and you're forgiving it. It means it means that everything's okay to begin with. Nothing went wrong, right? Let go of the anger and resentment toward it and recognize that there's nothing wrong. It just is what it is, right? There's no right or wrong. There's only perception, and that's the thing. That's why you need to look at it from a different perception, a different perspective. That's all it is. You know, there's a phrase that says, you know, nothing's right or wrong. Only thinking makes it so. So if you think it's wrong, you make it wrong. If you think it's right, you make it right. And you are in control of that. You can flip your perspective at any time. So nothing has gone wrong, okay? Forgive it. It just is, whatever it is. Just forgive it, okay? And you'll begin to see the big picture. You'll begin to see how epic you are. You'll begin to see how strong-willed you are and how strong you are, okay? Maybe a little stubborn as well, which is why you're not letting go of this, whatever it is, this perception. But and then when you do that, that's going to free you up for spiritual growth, and it's going to, you will have arrived then, okay? And you'll see that, you'll be able to see that, and you'll be able to see how epic you are. So, and so will others. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that made sense to you, and I hope it resonated with you, and it helps move you forward. That's what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, please like and subscribe if you do like this video, and you like my channel. It really helps me out, and I'm building this slowly, and yeah, it'd be great. So and then you'll be notified. If you turn the notifications on, you'll be notified when I put another video up, and you can visit me again another day. But go out there and flip things on, you know, just flip everything and see what happens. All right. Cheers. Have a great day.